The automotive world is undergoing a dramatic shift as the push for sustainability gains momentum. Electric vehicles, EVs, have taken center stage in this transformation, with industry giants like Tesla and General Motors staking their future on electrification. But in a bold twist, Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, has made a game-changing announcement, a revolutionary new engine that he believes could make EVs a thing of the past. His daring claim has sent ripples through the industry, sparking intense debate about the future of both electric cars and traditional internal combustion engines, ICEs. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. Over the past decade, electric vehicles have seen a meteoric rise, spearheaded by companies like Tesla. EVs have challenged the dominance of internal combustion engines, promising a future free from the pollutants associated with fossil fuels. Governments around the world have supported this transition with stringent emission regulations, subsidies for EV purchases, and investments in charging infrastructure. As a result, the global EV market has grown exponentially, with predictions of it eclipsing traditional ICE vehicles in the not-so-distant future. Tesla, under the leadership of Elon Musk, has been the poster child of this electric revolution. The Tesla Model S, Model 3, Model X, and Model Y have redefined what an electric car can be, combining performance, range, and luxury. Other automakers, from legacy giants like General Motors, GM, and Volkswagen to new entrants like Rivian and Lucid Motors, have followed suit, introducing their own electric models. GM, for instance, has committed to an all-electric future, with plans to phase out gasoline-powered vehicles by 2035. Volkswagen has invested heavily in its ID series of electric cars, aiming to become the global leader in EV production. However, despite the enthusiasm for EVs, there have been persistent challenges. Battery technology, while improving, still faces limitations in terms of range, charging times, and costs. The infrastructure for charging, especially in rural and less developed regions, remains inadequate. Additionally, the environmental impact of battery production and disposal has raised concerns, leading some to question whether EVs are the panacea they are often portrayed to be. In this context, Ford's CEO, Jim Farley's recent announcement has taken the automotive world by surprise. During a high-profile event, Farley unveiled what he described as a revolutionary new engine that combines the best aspects of internal combustion with cutting-edge technology to create an unprecedented level of efficiency and performance. Dubbed the Infinity Engine, this new powertrain promises to deliver the power and range of traditional ICE vehicles while being as environmentally friendly as electric vehicles. The Infinity Engine, according to Farley, is a hybrid of sorts, but not in the conventional sense. It doesn't rely on a battery-powered electric motor to assist the internal combustion engine. Instead, it utilizes a completely new technology that leverages advanced materials, thermodynamics, and energy recovery systems to drastically improve fuel efficiency and reduce emissions. Farley claims that this engine can achieve fuel efficiency levels comparable to, or even better than, the most advanced EVs on the market today, all while using traditional fuels. While Farley has kept specific details about the Infinity Engine under wraps, he provided enough information to indicate that this is not just another incremental improvement in ICE technology. The engine reportedly uses a combination of advanced combustion techniques, including homogeneous charge compression ignition, HCCI, and controlled auto-ignition, CAI, which allow for more complete and efficient combustion of fuel. This results in significantly lower emissions and higher thermal efficiency compared to traditional ICEs. In addition to these combustion advancements, the Infinity Engine is said to incorporate state-of-the-art energy recovery systems. These systems capture and reuse energy that is typically lost in the form of heat, further boosting the engine's efficiency. Advanced materials such as lightweight alloys and ceramics are used to reduce the engine's weight and improve its durability, allowing it to operate at higher temperatures and pressures than conventional engines. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the Infinity Engine is its ability to run on a variety of fuels, including hydrogen, biofuels, and even synthetic fuels produced from renewable sources. This flexibility not only makes the engine more versatile but also positions it as a potential bridge technology for a world that is still transitioning away from fossil fuels. Farley's bold claims have sparked intense debate within the automotive industry. If the Infinity Engine delivers on its promises, it could upend the current trajectory of the industry, which has been heavily focused on electrification. For automakers like Tesla, which are fully committed to electric vehicles, this development could represent a significant threat. Tesla's business model is built around the idea that electric vehicles are the future. The economic impact of the Infinity engine could also be substantial. The development and deployment of the engine could create new jobs in the automotive and energy sectors, particularly in areas related to the production and distribution of alternative fuels. The shift towards renewable fuels could also reduce dependence on fossil fuels, which would have broader economic and geopolitical implications. However, the transition to the Infinity engine would not be without its challenges. The development of the necessary infrastructure for hydrogen, biofuels, and synthetic fuels would require significant investment from both the private sector and governments. There would also be a need for new regulations and standards to ensure the safe and efficient use of these fuels. The cost of these changes could be substantial, and there may be resistance from industries that are heavily invested in the current fossil fuel-based economy. The introduction of the Infinity engine comes at a critical time in the global effort to combat climate change. The Paris Agreement, signed by nearly every country in the world, aims to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, with efforts to limit the increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Achieving these goals will require a dramatic reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, particularly from the transportation sector, which is one of the largest sources of emissions. Electric vehicles have been seen as a key part of the solution to reducing transportation emissions, but they are not a panacea. The production of batteries, the sourcing of raw materials, and the generation of electricity all have environmental impacts that need to be managed. Furthermore, the pace of the transition to electric vehicles may not be fast enough to meet global climate goals, particularly in developing countries where infrastructure and economic barriers are significant. The Infinity engine could offer a complementary approach to reducing transportation emissions by improving the efficiency of internal combustion engines and enabling the use of low-carbon fuels. The engine could reduce emissions from the existing vehicle fleet while the transition to electric vehicles continues. This could be particularly important in regions where electrification is progressing more slowly or where the grid is still heavily reliant on fossil fuels. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us how you feel about Ford's new engine? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching.